This comment in my previous video about employee experience and how much we don't care about it, this actually breaks my heart. Talking about defeating the purpose of your initiatives. Talking about the fragile ego of human resources and the lack of ability to take feedback and then action it. This is how I would like everybody to look at it, so you can put your ego aside, because this is not about you. There is a bigger picture, hundreds and thousands of employees, and it's not about you, how much you don't want to hear the truth. Because if you prioritize your needs and your ego and your self-esteem ahead of your employees' needs and wants and what the business also needs and wants, then you should not be in HR. This is how I would like everybody to look at it. Your employees are the users of your system, the policies, the processes, the procedures, everything that they are interacting with forms their experiences. Now, how do you fix employee experience? Is by fixing the systems, fixing everything that they are interacting with. But for that, you need the feedback from the user. So it's not about you. I'm telling you, when I'm trying to book a holiday, I need to go through 5 steps. So I don't want to do this. How can you make it easier for me? So maybe it is only 2 steps. It's user experience design, nothing more. It's not about you. I want every HR professional, every business leader to have this mindset and look at these policies, these structures that we have in organizations from the employee's experience mindset. Because if you are trying to fix my experience, you're not going to try to fix me. You are trying to fix the things that are creating my experience, your product, what you are giving me and what you want me to interact with. This morning, I was talking to a company owner about employee experience design. This is what I do. And he didn't understand. And I said, I'm like, look, you have no standard of minimum experience for your employees. No company has it. HR doesn't talk about it, setting the minimum standard for employee experience. I'm like, how do you want anybody to have a good time at work? How do you want your HR strategies to be formed? Based on what? When you don't even know what you want. So employee experience design is really setting the standards for employees' experience. Is what you as a company, based on your values, based on your vision, what your culture want employees to have, and go from there designing their experiences based on their feedback. You cannot do it alone, so HR, stop sitting in boardrooms and brainstorming what the workforce need. You don't know. Ask the workforce and fix it. It's a continuous process. It's never going to be done, but what you need, and if you go through the comments, you can see the dissatisfaction of employees. And if you go through the comments, you will find one who said, I reported this to HR in terms of the benefit I couldn't access, they fixed it. And I feel heard and valued, and I felt motivated to work more. This is really that simple. Just like your guests, your customers, or if you are producing some product, giving you feedback about your product and services, that's exactly the same thing is happening with employees and HR and the leadership and the processes. Put your ego aside. It's not about you. It's literally, you can't do your job without your employees' feedback. And if you fail to listen and you shut down the whole entire process at the first hurdle because you didn't like what they said, well, get out of HR.